talking about the way you were raised, you have two brothers and you're the only daughter. Talking about the way that you were raised and then about the way that you raised your four children and now the way that they're raising their kids. Are there common threads?
That is a great question. It's very interesting. I've started to do some thinking because now we are grandparents. We have a 2-year-old granddaughter.
Congratulations.
And thank you. It's very fun. And I observe my daughter and her family. They live up in Northern California. But I watch her parenting, and it is so much better than mine was.
Really?
Mm-hmm. However, I think part of that is because she has learned from example. So with each generation, we probably redefine and think about the outcome of how we're raising children a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
I know with my parents, and my parents did an outstanding job raising the three of us. We all knew that we wanted to be successful in life. We all followed directions. We all kind of did our own career paths. But back in the 50s, children were often, told to say hello and then go into their rooms.
Bye-bye.
Yes. And then in the 70s, let's say, when my kids, 70s and 80s, when my kids were little, it was more families getting together, mm-hmm. and kids were always present, and it was the mom groups and the barbecues and the friend vacations, and it was there was not any of that. Kids are not supposed to be part of the
It was like,
the
come
gathering.
on and let's all get together, yes.
And then now, and I know with my kids, I gave a lot of reasons why, and I really admire this new generation of the 30-year-olds and whatnot, because they're not doing all that reasoning. They are, which is, I think, a really good thing. That's why I'm telling you that I think my daughter is doing a great job, because she will say to her daughter, "You need to hold my hand in order to be safe in this parking lot." End of discussion.
Wow.
And I really admire it's very calm, it's just very matter of fact, and the 2-year-old has no recourse or no question. Oh yeah, I guess I need to be safe and hold this hand.
Unbelievable.
So it's nice to see how it's evolved.
So this is very interesting. Well, going back to Cornerstone, what advice, what tips would you give to parents to prepare their child for school?
It is so important for parents to be so positive and to set the stage for being successful. Oh, it's so great you're going into a new school year. What goals would you like to set for yourself? So the child has a goal of maybe, I am going to really improve my reading this year. Whatever the child says, and the parent can respond by, well, how can we make that happen? How can I help?
Oh, this is so...
And then they sit and they plan, and they revisit that goal. You can't set a goal, say, in August and not revisit it on a regular basis. So, and we do that with teachers also, where they're helping students set goals. But if a parent also does that and sounds oh so positive about school and the schedule and making sure that homework and responsibility to school comes first, that'd be perfect.
What are some of the things that you have seen that parents don't do that you would suggest that they do in forming that whole child?
Wow. The most important thing for a parent to do is to listen effectively, mm-hmm. and to be there for their child and to spend time, meaningful time with the child. I think nowadays it is so easy to totally schedule every minute, mm-hmm. that we have with children, that it's probably a little bit beneficial to just have some downtime where maybe kids go play in the backyard.
Excellent. Well, you have to come back, because this has been so interesting, and we've learned so many things about really preparing the child, effective communication tips. Loved hearing about your life and raising your kids, and about really making time, having that family meal, being on the same page with your husband, staying married, staying married in itself. So I want to thank you so much again, and have a wonderful, wonderful school year too.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure.
God bless you.
Oh, thank
Continued
you.
success to everything.
Thank you.
Great to be a Cornerstone kid.
It is great. Thank you.
So thank you so much for being with us today on Got Kids, and we really appreciated being able to help you with tips that work in parenting and to be the best role models that we can be, and also to be the best parents we can be too.